Welcome to the Middleware Tech YouTube channel. In this series, you'll learn about JDK JVM and JRE. All code examples used in the videos will be available on GitHub. Let's get started.
About this JVM, JRE, and JDK. Okay, so let's understand this part. Now, see, first point, if I want to say JDK is nothing but JDK is Java Development Kit. Java Development Kit. So why I need this? If I want to work on Java in your system, then you have to download this JDK from the Oracle site. Just now I told you that this is the JDK. If you go to the Oracle site, you have to accept the license agreement, and I want to download the JDK for Windows, this one, Windows version, this one I want to download and I want to work. If I want to work on Java, I have to download this JDK from the Oracle site. Then I have to install it my system. Fine. So recommended that you are using JDK because okay, so you can download and install it. So already I have downloaded. My system. You can see here. This is the JDK I've already downloaded. Fine. So after that, if I want to install it, just click on this JDK and move. Next, it will install it. It is not just click on this JDK and it's taking some time. I have already installed it. Let me check. It's going on. Java installation is already in progress. Okay, it's coming. Okay, now see here, if you just install it, it will give you some user interface like this. Okay, and just move next, and in which path I want to install, I can provide that path and move next. And you don't have to just move next. It will install in your system. If you see here, it's installing. So it is started to install. Already I have installed. Now see, it is saying that okay. So since already I have this JDK installed, so I'm not going to move with the next step. Already it's installed in my system. So once it is installed, I want to check what is the installed version. So write cmd and right here Java version. At Java version, you can see installed component is this one, Java version. I can see this Java. So this Java is already installed in my system. Like this, I have to install it. So the thing is that what I have installed, that is called JDK or Java Development Kit. I have used this JDK. I have used the JDK to install. The name of the JDK is this one. This one. Right click, rename, Control C. I have used this one. Fine for Windows. And install in the system. And installed fine. Fine. So this JDK or Java Development Kit is nothing but the software that I'm going to download from Oracle side and installing in my system. Fine. Okay. Now inside this JDK, inside JDK we have 1 minute. Inside JDK we have JRE. Inside JDK we have JRE. JRE full name is Java Runtime Environment. Java Runtime Environment. Right. So inside JDK we have JRE. So what is the component? Let's talk about this JRE then. Inside JDK we have JRE and we have some other component also. Let's talk about JRE. If I want to say some points about JRE, you can say its full name is Java Runtime Environment. Fine. Now this JRE contain 3 major layer. This JRE contain 3 major layer. Okay. JRE it contain 3 major layer. How it is? Now see, this is your JVM. I'm talking about JRE. So this JRE contain JVM. This JRE contain some J2AC classes. J2AC classes. This JRE contain some Java compiler. Java compiler. So this JRE contain 3 major layer. First layer contain JVM itself. Second layer contains some J2AC classes. Third layer contains some Java compiler. Give me some examples of a Java compiler example like Java, C, Armic. Some J2AC classes means some of the packages. As per example, already you know in Java we have some of the packages like java.sql.star, right? Java.util.star, java.lang.star. Like this is different packages there, right? Java.lang.star. Like this is multiple packages there. And we have another one component called JVM. So I'm talking about JVM. Already I told you that JVM is used to run the program. Already 1 point I have told, right? Still now. So JRE contains this 3 major layer. So now the thing is that from the Oracle side, you can download sometimes JRE also. You can, I have to download Java Development Kit. That is not, you can download JRE also without going into Java Development Kit. But recommended that please download Java Development Kit only. Don't go for JRE in this stage since we are the learning phase. Now JRE contains these 3 components: JVM, all the packages, and the Java compilers that contain all the things is available inside JRE, right? Okay. Now this JVM is the important point. Let's talk about this JVM first that contain inside JRE. Okay. So Now JVM. So JVM full name is Java Virtual Machine. Fine. Let's talk about this JVM, Java Virtual Machine. So first point I talked about JVM because we need some more. First point about JVM that we talked about is that it is a JRE contain JVM. Okay, and this JVM is used to run your code. So JVM is used to run your Java code. Fine. JVM is used to run your Java code. JVM is used to run your Java code. That already I just now told you. That means when I'm going to use Java program name, then it is going to run that code. Now let's understand something about JVM because we should know about JVM into much more details. So just see this JVM, it's an specification. JVM is an specification. What does it mean? Specification. Specification means set of rules based on what a particular product is being created. Because JVM is a specification, based on that specification, Oracle created its own JVM. Oracle created one JVM. Its name is Hotspot Compiler. Hotspot Compiler. That is an Oracle created JVM. Similarly, we have another one component called another vendor is the JRocket. BEA systems. BEA system. So this BEA system also created their JVM based on the JVM specification. The name of this is called JRocket. Right. So these JVMs, these specifications, so different vendor created their own product based on their requirement, their own JVM, right? Hotspot compiler, JRocket, right? So it's one type of specification. Point is a specification. Okay, fine. Now, if I want to see that JVM has also three major layers. JVM has three major layer. How it is? First layer of JVM is called class loader. Second layer of JVM is called bytecode verifier. Bytecode verifier. Third layer of JVM, it contains execution unit. So this JVM has three major layers: class loader, bytecode verifier, and execution unit. Already I told you, right, that the JVM is one of the component that is providing security for your Java application. The question is that how that security provided by JVM. JVM have this component called class loader. This is another major component. It is used to provide the security. Now let's talk about something more on this component. Now class loader, now when I'm going to use this JVM, I told you that it is used to run a code. Run a code means what? Code already compiled. And what you are doing, you are using Java program.bytecode name, hello world. And using Java hello world, you are going to run this code. When you run this code, then this JVM class loader will come into picture. What this class loader will do? Class loader read both the user defined and library classes into the memory for execution. So what it will do, let me write one point. I think it will do, it is what it will do. Very simply, a layman's language, if I want to say, then we have to say that it is used to load the .class file. When I'm going to run this code, then this class loader is used to load the .class file, or can say that it read both the user defined and library classes. User defined and library classes into memory for execution. Into memory for execution. Now you will say that this class loader is used to load the very layman's language. If I want to see, it is used to load the .class file. Now this .class file it is going to load, but when it is going to run a particular code, this hello world.class file is going to load, plus is going to load some library classes also. So this class loader, this class loader, how this class, there is actually different how class loader actually work. There has different phases is there, like load phase is there, link phase is there, initialize phase is there. The main purpose of this class loader is used to load the .class file. Now when class loader is going to load the .class file, there is different types of class loader. One class loader that is called bootstrap class loader. It is responsible to load Java internal classes like rt.jar. Okay, another one class loader is there. It's called extension class loader. So it is responsible to load some additional classes from ext folder. If you will get one ext folder in your installed Java. Another class loader is called application class loader. So that application class loader is responsible to load classes from the class path. Still I have not told you the class path. Class path means, I'll tell you after some time. Class path means that any jar, if I want to load some .class file from the external jar using some path, then I use generally class path. How to use class path, in which scenario I'll go for class path, I'll come after some time. So this class loader, they have different types of class loader is used for different scenario, but some simply layman's language, if I want to say that, is used to .class. It is going to load the .class file and is going to provide the security for your .class file. Next, bytecode verifier. Bytecode verifier is, it is going to verify the bytecode. That bytecode verifier validate all the bytecodes are valid, and fine. So it's just going to check that all the bytecodes are valid or not, right? So it is used to validate, you can say, bytecode. Okay, and third component of your JVM is execution unit. So execution unit, can say that JVM reads that bytecode and translate into a machine code for execution. So while execution of the program of the code will interact with the operating system and the corresponding hardware. So this main purpose of this execution unit is is going to execute that particular bytecode and create the machine code. Okay. Now this is the basic three major layer I've given inside your JVM. But we have lots of other things inside that. JVM provide a definition, lots of other things. I'll come with them after some time. Like there is a concept of register set, there is a concept of memory area inside JVM architecture. If you go inside a JVM architecture, you will get lots of other concepts like instruction set, register set, class file format, stack, garbage collected heap, memory area. So lots of things is there inside a JVM architecture. I'll come on those things after some time. So this is the thing I'm talking about, that JVM. What is this JVM? Why I'm using JVM? Different vendor created their own product based on JVM specification. JVM has three major layers: class loader, bytecode verifier, and execution unit. Out of which class loader is used to load the .class file, and I'm going to run a particular code. Bytecode verifier is going to verify the bytecode, and execution unit is going to execute that code. So JVM is platform dependent. Remember, Java is platform independent, but JVM is platform dependent. Already I told you that you have to install different JDK for different operating system. JDK for Linux is different from JDK for Windows, and JDK for Windows is different from JDK for Mac. So different operating system is using different JDK, right? So that's why JVM is platform dependent. Another one point, a major point, if I want to add, you can add, like JVM is platform dependent. JVM is platform dependent, right? Okay. So these are some of the major points you talked about JVM. Fine. Similarly, talked about some major point about JRE, some major point about JRE, right? And right. So this is how we have to spend some time here: JVM, JRE, and JDK. Okay. Right. And then we should spend some time on. Before moving into this more in depth on technicalities, let's do one simple hello world program. Let's do one simple hello world program.